Why, hello there. We're here, Cedar Point again. It is a Monday. It is Labor Day 2022. We got some rides done yesterday, right, man? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we didn't get all the coasters done. We're probably not going to get all the coasters done. It's windy. It's gonna rain. There goes Gatekeeper. We're gonna do that one first. But now that we have our bearings, we kind of know what we're looking at, where we're at. We're gonna do a little tour. I'm gonna show you Cedar Point. Let's go. Right when you park, if you get here nice and early, it is a quick walk to the main entrance here. We have a nice welcome to Cedar Point. And then our turnstiles, which do not include turnstiles anymore, are right here. That's going to open to a nice little midway area. This is going to be just a quick overview today. When you first walk in, we have our classic carousel. There's quite a few rides in this little midway area. If we go to the right, we're gonna get to Gatekeeper if you're a thrill seeker. That's that roller coaster we just saw. We also have Ocean Motion right here. This park has about 70 rides, about 70 attractions. That includes the kid attractions as well, but plenty to offer. We've come across this cow. That means you are at the ice cream parlor. Now when you first walk in, there's plenty of shopping. We got coffee, food. We have the Sky Ride. The Sky Ride can be useful on the way out because it is a one-way. So it'll take you down there. It'll take you right down to right about in front of Corkscrew right there. It's a little, but it saves the feet a little bit. We got games. There's a Ferris wheel back there. We actually did not go to that part of the park yesterday, so we're gonna have to check that out. But right when you walk in, roller coasters and more. Directly across from Raptor, you have this nice little section of all these little spinny rides for the kiddies. Spinnies for the kiddies. If we continue this way to Max Air, we're gonna walk beyond Max Air, and Gatekeeper's entrance will be right there on the right. That's our first coaster for today. Gatekeeper, named Gatekeeper because it goes through the park gate. Nifty. I must say, that was an absolutely fantastic roller coaster. Cedar Point, located in Sandusky, Ohio, right on the Erie shore. Lake Erie, one of the Great Lakes. It's a bit windy today. Sorry about the wind noise. We're gonna actually hop on this one again. We're gonna do the left side. The right side and the left side have two separate lines. Are you ready? Left side, let's go. Gatekeeper is truly a fun coaster. So there's two different sides. We rode on the right front and then the left rear. Two completely different rides, two completely different experiences. So it is one coaster, but you almost have to do both. Kitty Kingdom. It's very creative. Here, just a little bit down from Gatekeeper, we have Planet Snoopy. Kitty area. Plenty of kitty rides inside there. There's also this giant swing. The Swing Seeker. Something to that effect. That's very tall. It's not running today because it's quite windy. But all these little kid rides are. Look at that Ferris wheel back there. That looks phenomenal. Sitting right on the edge of the beach. Beautiful. Here we have coming soon, as in next year soon, we're gonna have a new boardwalk area in between the Ferris wheel and those swings. We're gonna have a wild mouse right there. That'll be fun. A wild mouse on the beach. That is right behind this wall right here. Right there is where the wild mouse is going to be. And directly across the way from Gatekeeper, we're kind of zigzagging through this park. This park is like one giant long strip. Water on both sides. Directly across though we have Blue Streak. Blue Streak, one of the older wooden coasters. Blue Streak's entrance got me a little bit. So you actually have to go to the left here, back down this little alley. And that's how you get in. Directly next to Blue Streak, to go a little bit deeper into the park, we have Valyryn. Valyryn. The entrance is right over here. This is our first split of the park, where we're not on the main drag, but we're also on a pathway that continues to progress towards the rear. Right as we connect onto this main path from Valyryn, right over here. Those gas go-karts look amazing. Then we branch back onto the main path here. Oh, what's going on? Oh, we sprung a leak. Hold on. Squirrel moment. Is there a squirrel in there? We sprung a leak. Why do we got... Oh my goodness. What is happening? The grass is crying. Oh dear. I know, right? It's devastating. It's devastating. This is where our sky ride comes together here. Now here's where your first choice comes in. Up here there's going to be a split. You can either go to the right or you can go to the left. The left is themed quite well. You go on the Pioneer Trail. The right is kind of themed like an amusement park, like a non-themed theme park. Amusement park. Yeah, that's what I said. Here we have Coaster's Diner. Good eats, and I'm gonna have to agree. Awesome burgers. We are going to head towards Maverick. We're gonna make a left. And just a little bit further, we were standing right there just a second ago. We have quite a few choices here. We have Iron Dragon, which is a swinging coaster. Very much fun. We have the Cedar Point and Lake Erie Railroad. That, you can either take as a round trip and end up right back here, or you can get off. I will show you that station at the back end of the park, right next to Steel Vengeance. We have Rogru. This coaster right here, this is one of the ones that the little man is not tall enough for, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to skip out on that on this trip. But next time, he is an 1/8 of an inch off, just about. It's so close. We could probably stretch him a little bit and he'd make it. But as we pan this way and get past this tree, we can see this tall tower here. That is Millennium Force. That's going to be our next option. Definitely have quite the selection of rides around this place. Millennium Force, 310 feet tall, 93 miles per hour. Relatively smooth, too. I mean, it was a little bumpy, but not... I mean, you're going 93 miles an hour. I mean, how smooth do you want it to be? So as you exit Millennium Force, you will venture into the Pioneer area. Pioneer? I can't talk. The Pioneer Trail. Those are the words I'm looking for. And the theming kind of loosely starts here. And then it got separated. It used to be more in this area, but with Millennium Force, they had to make a tunnel, so it's separated in 2 spots. This is the best theming throughout the park, is going to be up here through that tunnel. And here we have said tunnel, currently dressed up for Halloween. Halloween starting in about 2 weeks. I want to go. We're not going to be here, but I want to go. And here we are at the Pioneer Trail. I don't believe I showed this yesterday. Look at this outhouse. I wonder how many people have tried to actually...
Stop bothering me. Stop bothering me.
Sorry, sir. Okay. Oopsies, I was bothering him. The theming here is absolutely top-notch. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Up here on the left, we do have a little petting zoo. I believe it's called the Barnyard. Ooh, look, Millennium Force. You're ruining the ambiance, Millennium Force. You're too loud. But still exciting at the same time. I can't stay mad at you. Here we have the Barnyard. Open from 12 to 6. It's not 12 o'clock quite yet, so it's not open. But nice little petting area. You have goats, pigs, little miniature horses. Things to that effect. Barnyard animals. This is another thing that makes me wish I was here for Halloween weekends. Blood on the Bayou. That's one of my favorite ones at Dorney. Curious how similar they are from park to park. There we have a water ride. One of those boat rides. Those flumes. It's not really a flume, it's a boat where you get soaked. Yeah, one of those things. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, I don't want your butt. I don't want your butt. Come back here. Come back. The piggy's ignoring me. Come on. You're supposed to be ready for your cameo. Not stuff in your face. I said cameo. I should have said hameo. Okay. Hey, dude, you ever think any of those animals ever get jealous and want to go on the rides?
Yes.
Do you? Or what if they sneak out at night and operate the rides and ride them themselves?
Well, the animal that has to operate and then jump in and going on the ride forever.
You just hit the button and you hop on, and then you jump out when you come back in the station.
I don't think animals are smart enough to press a button.
Never underestimate them. We come into a clearing here. We've got some swings over that direction. Got some good eats in here. The mine coaster is over on your right there. And I'm getting a little disoriented. But if we keep continuing straight, we will reach Maverick. Maverick is RP3, this little guy right here. It's his new absolute #1 coaster he has ever ridden. And as you can tell from the line, it is quite popular. It reminds me of Velocicoaster, which is my #1 coaster. Velocicoaster located in Universal Orlando, Islands of Adventure. Built by the same builders, the same company. Built both these coasters. Now we are quickly approaching the derriere of the park. The entrance to Maverick is right over here. When we made that left, we came out there, we popped out. This would be the pathway if we went to the right. This is where they merged together. Back here we have Steel Vengeance. And if you go to the left right here, back here, there is our train station for the back of the park. So again, with that train station, you can go round trip, start where you got on, or you can get off at either station so you can save some steps. Now, one way is themed very well. They got, I don't know if it's always like this, but they have quite a few skeletons hanging out on set pieces. And then the other trip, it's scenic, it's beautiful, but there's no theming to it. It's just a beautiful ride. Ooh, there you go, Steel Vengeance. We're coming for ya. And here's the free locker system. So what you have to do is you have to put your birthday in. Rent. They are complimentary. 0, 9, 1, 6. And then we have to pick one of these. We're gonna do puzzle. Puzzle. Locker is $253. This way. $253. $253. Way up top here. And we're gonna put our stuff in there. Goodbye, phone. And hello, phone. Hello, roller coaster hair. We have been reunited. Now, if you do use that locker system, you end up coming out of the ride back here. The locker retrieval, you have to go right in there, right next to where the entrance was. So I was a little confused when we first rode that last night. It makes more sense now. But yes, locker retrieval right next to the entrance. We're at the very back of the park now. You cannot go any further that way. We're going to make our U-turn, go around, and head back towards the front of the park, up the little theme park midway area. Not as well themed as the Pioneer Trail, but more rides. As we make our way across these railroad tracks through this section of the park, we have this slingshot. These guys just dangling up there. That ride's pretty intense. And then we have Gemini. This one up here, this is a racing coaster. So we have a red side and a blue side. So this is actually 2 coasters in one. We're about to check this one off. This is what I was referencing, this area right here, when I said this is more of a theme park, well, amusement park style, less of a theme park style, where there's just a bunch of roads, blah, I can't talk, where there's just a bunch of rides in this section. But over here, Gemini. Here we go. 2 coasters in one. And we were just sitting right there. We were sitting in those seats, and then due to a weather delay, we had to get out and step back onto the platform. We're waiting in line again now. We're gonna try and wait this out because we do want to go on Gemini. It's not raining, and there's no rain in the area, so I'm not sure what the weather delay is. We need to get on both sides. We need to get both of these. The rain delay is over. We are now on the blue side. We just rode the red side. It's a walk-on. There's no wait. Blue train. Here we go. Gemini. Very fun. We did both sides, red versus blue. The racing aspect is fun. It's amazing. It's really cool. One thing, warning, the last turn. Ooh, rough. Other than that, it's pretty good. That last turn, I was like, oh, my head felt like it was gonna fly off. Gemini. And as we progress back towards the front of the park, we have Camp Snoopy here. Some rides up in this direction. Here we have Pipe Stream. Pipe Stream officially is considered a roller coaster, but it just kind of goes up and down and spins around. It's kind of an unorthodox roller coaster. And then we have the Lake Erie Eagles. These Eagles seems to be a rendition of them in every Cedar Fair park, at least every Cedar Fair park I have attended. And then we have the Monster up here. Spinny rides galore. There goes Gemini racing up through the trees. Get him, red car. Get him, red car. Get him, red car. You got the inside line. Monster appears to not be running at the moment. And here at Camp Snoopy, themed very well. Lots of nice little kiddie rides. It's a good time for the little ones. Lots of rides if you got little ones. We are not going to walk through this way this time, though. Whoa! I just found Snoopy's mailbox. Do you have any mail to give him? Do you have anything to put in there? I think it's a real mailbox. You can put stuff in. Why else would they have that locked? Interesting. Here we have Snake River Expedition. You have to kind of make a left if you're walking in this direction, a right from the other, obviously, towards Camp Snoopy. You going down there. That is a very fun boat ride with actors and jokes and all kinds of stuff going on. Family friendly. It's a real boat. They actually go around the center island there. Now there's an island in the center of the park. It's currently closed for the season. It's kind of like a big play area. But up next, just to the left, Magnum XL 200. This way. Magnum XL 200, the original hypercoaster, built in 1989. 205 feet. Very similar to Steel Force that we have back in our home park. I can't talk today. In Dorney, Allentown, Pennsylvania. Magnum XL. Very, very similar to Steel Force at Dorney Park. This one, of course, older. Now, an interesting thing, we are right next to the water park, so there's actually a gate. As you exit, right here is the gate. This is the Magnum XL 200 gate. Now, interesting thing with this gate, so if you proceed through here, you exit the park. We have the water park is through here. There's a resort there, and also the beach. You can hang out at the beach. We're going to proceed this way, hang a left. A few more coasters, and we are back up to our Y from a little bit ago. And not too far of a walk from that gate, we have the top Thrill Dragster. Unfortunately, as stated on the sign here, this attraction is closed for the 2022 season. Hopefully it is not an indefinite closure, and it does open next year. I hope. I'm hoping so that we can come back and we can ride this bad boy. Look at this thing. And in kind of a funny turn of events, something that I do quite often at motorsports events, we are climbing. Oh my goodness. Interruption. We got spider webs. Back up this way. Okay. We are climbing up the grandstands. We're in the grandstands of top Fuel Dragster. This is our launch section. When built, it was the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the world. It no longer holds on to that title, but still looks like an impressive ride. Hopefully next time. So apparently we are not allowed to be in the stands, even though there's obviously nothing stating that on either end. But okay. Right across from top Fuel Dragster, it's Corkscrew. That was our first roller coaster here yesterday. And then that's about it. That's about a complete loop. And here's our map. The whole park at our fingertips here. We start down at the gate here. We came up through, went over to Gatekeeper, came back over across to Blue Street, cut up through here. We kind of missed that main midway there. We came up, then we tapered off this way, came up these paths, did the full loop, came back on, down around. And that's the whole thing. That's the whole park. Right there. Cedar Point, Sandusky, Ohio. And that's it. We're right back next to Corkscrew. This is where we veered off to the left. We've made complete circle. We've come around. We're done. Did you have fun? Was it a good day? Are we going to ride some more roller coasters? We are. We are going to stay for a little bit. We do have to make a 7-hour. Oh! I did not realize it was right there. We do have to make a 7-hour drive back home. But before we do that, we're going to grab some grub, ride some coasters still, then head on out of here. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel. We do lots of filming locations, theme park videos, and random things from time to time. And until next time,
Be good, have fun, and learn something.
learn something.